Yeah, so a 15 force swing, the same attrition on both sides. Um, if I was Jared, I would probably be losing. Ooh, it's actually not that good of a choice. Maybe Lando, since the Destiny draws haven't been very good for Jared. They've been really swingy, and that's what he is going to lose. So the Vigo is getting a lot of forfeit bonuses. I think that he gets one from Den of Thieves. Nope, not Den of Thieves. There we go, Ket Malice. So he's +2 from Ket Malice, +2 from the Prince, which is pretty strong. And then he's going to forfeit the Prince as well, and that covers the rest. The objective flips back over, and not a bad turn at all. Um, looks like he's just gonna end his turn, and it's gonna be Tom's turn coming up again. So Tom has a lot of force, but not a very big hand. So it's gonna be interesting to see if he's just gonna try to move into the site to try to block the drain, or if he's gonna hang out there and just get another prince out and put him down where he's fortified. Now Jared did have a window where he could have played the light side coward shield to try to block the retrieval, but he didn't do that, and that's fine. So he's gonna reflip, looks like. And I'm just assuming that he's just going to try to hold that site and get some more resources into his hand, and then probably give it back to Jared. Now he's just going to do the normal agent's shenanigans, looking at cards in his pile, see what he needs to draw up, see what he needs to keep in there, and yeah, lots of agent's trickery going on here. And that's really the strength of this deck, is that you can really know what's going on in your deck, um, and use all of your tricks to pull anything that you don't need, anything that you don't have, sorry, and just really have total control of what's going on in your deck. So Tom's going to draw 9 cards. He's going to keep 2 in there. And he's going to end his turn. So now, even though Jared only it hasn't flipped his objective, he's basically draining for 2. He's got retrieval whenever he drops guys down. He's not really in a bad spot. He's definitely doing more damage than Tom will be, until Tom does something. Tom really what Tom needs to do is really attack, retrieve cards, and try to just keep his guys off the table, keep Jared's guys off the table. So some minor force strains. Um, Tom is just going to lose cards off of his deck. There's 1 force and 1 force. And another card from the reserve deck. Jared's going to pull the stuff from his objective. Probably just a guy. I'm not sure he has a fourth sight in there, but it's possible. So Talon Jarad, V. He also lets Jurgen make deploy in a sight, but he's a character which is not as good as an effect. But he gives forfeit bonuses to all the aliens. He's going to retrieve a card. He's going to Mirax cards. I'm not sure he's been tracking anything, but maybe he just wants to put some Destiny cards and replenish his hand with new stuff. Nothing super different. I mean, Hidden Base v Aliens has really gotten quite a boost from the new cards. And Tatooine Celebration. So it looks like now we have a really big retrieval engine, and Jared's just put himself in a very solid position. So he's going to be doing 2 damage, retrieving 1, and if he deploys a guy, retrieving another card. Meanwhile, Tom is only going to be able to hit for 1 from his objective and 1 for force training, and he's going to have to pay for that. So it's really not a good situation. He's got to really put the pressure on and start attacking, whether in space or on the ground. And it looks like right now that the best place to attack is in space. But we'll see what Tom does. Jared just drew up cards and got replenished his hand, and Tom's going to activate. Chat room, how's the sound? Can you hear me okay? I know it's kind of boring just hearing my voice, but is everything good over there? Oh, Jared's losing force to the objective. And I wonder if he's going to drain. He's got 17 force, so he does have a lot of force. All of his guys are pretty cheap, too. He could potentially afford to do the drain. And I've got a text message. Right now, Tom is just going to look at his force pile cards, see what's in there. Chat room, you can't see this right now, but I'm actually drinking out of a Tim Hortons mug. Oh, so here comes Jodo Cast. And he's going to have the stun rifle for capturing. This is a really good combination. You'll be able to shoot for +2 from Jodo, and then another +2 from the stun rifle. So you can basically capture anybody. You're shooting at +4. You basically need a 4 to hit any Jedi Master, and a 3 to hit any regular Jedi. Really hard to miss with that. The fact that he can also be targeted by hidden weapons is kind of ridiculous. Adding Ponda Baba is also really good. And it looks like he's a throw down Jabba the Hutt as well. And these guys are all very cheap. 1 force or 2 force, in Jabba's case 3 force. I guess Jodo was also 3 force, but still very, very cheap. He's got a fair amount of power, but more importantly, he's going to take a lot of the characters away from the light side. And now he's got another guy. Looks like just for the extra power. And for forfeit fodder. There's a course on Docking Bay. I guess he wants to take the 0 out of his deck. Make sure that he hits his guys. Once again, for anyone joining the chat, some of the new cards here. The Vigo's already gone, but that's okay. And he's going to initiate a battle at the Rebel hidden landing site. He's going to retreat force, finally, for the first time in the game. And that's really where he wants to be. Ooh, targeting Jar Jar Binks, that's a very interesting thing to go for, instead of going for the Jedi in order to reduce the Destiny draws. Very interesting. I guess he doesn't want his characters to get taken out, so seems good. So Jared's just asking if it's a +4, and Tom is saying yes it is. Maybe he has a response to that. Thank you, Jared. I forgot. Yes, as I said before earlier in the game, she can't be targeted by weapons unless everyone else is hit first. Ooh, quite the Destiny draw. Didn't need the +4 to capture to Jar Jar. Jodo will seize. Now he does have another bounty hunter, so he could put, if he does have a hidden weapons, he could capture another guy and put him under Ponda Baba, who I believe is a bounty hunter. Or maybe he's not actually, so he wouldn't be able to put anybody under. There's the hidden weapons. Not surprising. This deck lets you pull everything you need to. Using the hidden weapon on the Jedi is good. Jared's going to grab the hidden weapons, which is probably the best thing to do. Now, if he gets the 2 or the 3, it's going to be really bad. So we'll see what happens. Gets the 3, so he gets the capture. And I guess he's going to send her to Yuspa. Is he a bounty hunter? Doesn't seem that way. Oh, I guess anyone can seize. But I know I'm not judging here, so I'm just commentating.